Welcome back for another weekly dose of Anime and Beyond episode reviews. I'm Noah.
I'm Devin.
And before we get started, just wanted to send a shout out and a thank you to all of y'all. We're finally at 100 subscribers. Couldn't be here without y'all. Couldn't get here without y'all. And it seems small when you look at other people's channels, but when we look at our own, we're like, man, that's huge. 100 didn't seem like we were going to get here for a while.
That was our goal for this year, so
thank
y'all.
Yeah, and outside of that, let's get into the review.
Let's do this. Dude, village is attacked by Tsukasa's clan. That guy, Hyoga, tried to start trouble. Well, he's been trying to start trouble, but we find out that he was just using his fight as a decoy, and he was destroying the village, and that was really smart.
Yeah,
so they got another smart person on their team.
I don't know if it was his plan or Tsukasa's plan, but that other girl popped in, lit the village on fire. They burned the bridge down. It was the perfect decoy.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for the spear breaking, they might have not even needed it to be a decoy. Like, it was almost like a two-sided plan.
Yeah.
Like, where they're both going to happen, and it just, whichever one works better.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, so it seems like Senku essentially got outsmarted, and then, so they're just left with them and the clan, the people that are attacking the Kingdom of Science. And so Senku is thinking of a plan to stop him. Meanwhile, the girl with the mask is hopping around and luring them away while they come up with an idea to fight back. And then Senku realizes, oh no, like this wind is gonna bring back that nitrogen or
toxic gas.
Yeah, toxic gas. And so they save her, but it actually ends up working in his favor in a sense. So
it's like a shield.
In a sense, Senku kinda outsmarted. Well, not really, but I don't know.
Mother Nature wins.
Mother Nature
always wins. Senku got outsmarted, and that's not something I expected to see. With the amount of time Senku had, yeah, he was spending a lot of time making katanas, but still, like, he didn't think about it being a decoy. Senku's not like this tactician, or not this. He doesn't study the art of war or anything like that. He's science. But still, it's like something that's kind of surprising. Like, man, I would have expected Senku to not have been caught off guard.
Kind of shows you a human side to Senku.
It does. Yeah. And then a comedic side, because he's telling everybody to leave their homes, and then once they leave the village, he's telling everybody to get water and save Chrome's tent.
Did it seem to you like he didn't have a plan? Like, after that, he was like, oh.
It did.
You're right. Like,
yeah.
Was that the first time? Like, you ever seen that?
I mean, yeah. He seems to always have a plan, and sometimes he's just like, man, it's going to be hard to get there, but that was the first time I think I've seen him speechless.
I have to agree, actually. Now that I think about it. I mean, because like he said, it was Mother Nature technically did win. But it just kind of worked out in their favor. But he had no idea that it was going to work out like that. It just kind of conveniently happened.
Yeah, but then again, if he wouldn't have ever made gas masks before.
That's true. That's true. I mean, he planned luckily, Senku planned for the future.
He did.
So that, worked in his favor.
Which shows us when, Senku made that declaration of we're attacking them first.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised. I thought he was going to make some type of weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought he was going to make a defense thing first.
Yeah.
But then when he said that, I thought he was going to make a weapon. And then he says smartphones, which Taiju's been saying since episode 1. Smartphones. Mm-hmm. But they showed a map, and everything that we've seen them create is going to stuff from that is gonna help make these smartphones, which shows again, was this Senku's plan all along? And is he's like, well, we can do this because that's going according to this plan, or that's going according to this plan. How the spider web in his brain, how is it connected?
I like how they connected that. That was cool.
That was cool.
And it's everything they made all connected to them now making cell phones. And I wonder what's the next thing gonna be. What's the next thing? So it's cool. And I mean, like you said, it's gonna work out because, I mean, it's all about communication. If you know where each other's where each other are at, you can pinpoint each other, then it's a wrap. You can ambush them.
And if you have half the people in the village making katanas and the other half making smartphones, then I mean, shoot, a whole village armed with katanas is pretty dangerous.
Exactly. And imagine if, like we heard in this episode, Taiju and Yuzuri are coming back. What if they have weapons? What if Senku gives them the weapons, and they ambush Tsukasa's army, whatever, clan. I don't know what you would call it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that they're coming back. I've been wanting this for the last, like,
I just want to
10
see how
episodes.
they're gonna play out with this whole phone thing. I don't know, cause
And
like
it's
how would they do that? And then they have to go find Taiju, and then like spread out again, right?
I don't know. Gen could have some like communication with them. He might know.
Maybe.
But another thing is like is how Tsukasa, when he reacted to hearing Senku's alive and you saw the rage in his eyes. If Taiju and Yuzuri are still in that village, how is he gonna react? Is he gonna do what he did earlier against Senku and takes Yuzuri and is like, I'm gonna kill her?
Yeah.
You don't, give yourself up. Is he gonna do that again?
No, if he does that again, he probably really will kill her, because last time he thought he killed Senku and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So I hope it wouldn't get to that point.
I
But
do too. And maybe he wouldn't want them to know, like if he kills Senku again, and then they find out like, oh, Senku's alive, and he died again, even though they knew he was alive the whole time. Maybe that would finally, get Taiju to make him snap, because he knows Taiju can take up his beings. Like Taiju's not a pushover. He just doesn't want to fight.
Dude, bring Taiju and Yuzuri back. Why are they spread out? I mean, I know why, but like just bring them back.
Broke up the friend group.
I know.
But it's a reunion. It's gonna be a family reunion.
About to be.
When Hyoga and his group attacked the village, Senku was tricked. We all saw that. The main purpose was to light it on fire, get the villagers out in the open. What if Senku's main purpose to make these smartphones is to make it look like they're attacking the village, but he's going after that nitric acid? Because he talked about how they haven't awoken anybody yet. He talked about how they needed to make gunpowder. What if that's his real motive?
That could be.
Oh.
I mean, it could be trying to build an army in that sense. It could.
I mean, it's a huge diversion. Like he's using the same tactic. It's like.
But then didn't we hear Tsukasa's clan talk about making an army as well? Because they're saying they needed numbers.
Yeah, and they have a lot of people.
They do have a lot of people.
They have a lot, and I think they still want to keep awakening people as long as they're not adults.
Yeah.
But that's like.
But here's the thing. Here's the also thing. So Tsukasa, say Senku does succeed.
Yeah.
And he's able to revive a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tsukasa can still do that too, because isn't he close by to the nitric acid or whatever?
True. Yeah, he's close there.
So it's kind of like they can still. I mean, the only thing they probably won't know is how much or when or how they're making more.
One thing I don't get though is Tsukasa. Is he still using the alcohol that Senku made? Or is he starting to make his own? Like, has he made his own? Is he smart enough? Has he found someone else who's smart enough to make their own alcohol? Or has the knowledge, not necessarily smart enough, but has the knowledge to make alcohol?
Yeah.
Because that was another piece of the puzzle, and Senku hasn't started making it again, but I know he knows how to.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we know for sure no one is... Well, I take that back. Maybe some... Because we did see they do have the spear, so they probably do know how to make weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So... I mean, I guess we can assume that maybe that's a possibility.
Yeah. I mean, another thing is Senku could do something even worse and relocate all the bats.
Yeah.
And put them in a cage or something. I mean, the bats they might fly home there all the time, so I don't know exactly how he would do it. But kind of like just destroy his access to creating a bigger army.
Yeah. You know what I think Senku would... I think it would be good if Jin played a good part in this. If Jin planned some traps along the way. And
I'm all about the traps.
And because I remember in a couple episodes, the girl with the mask, she was able to trace Jin's hints with the flowers or grass or whatever.
Yeah, the flowers.
And what if Jin does that too again, and they're able to I mean,
leading the villagers the wrong way, or leading Tsukasa's village.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
misdirection.
I think they could, and then right there going for the kill.
I mean, if
that's
like a three-step plan. Like if Gen was to do that, lead some of the people of the clan away, then Senku attacks the village. So you have some people getting distracted over there, and then they start coming back because they realize, oh, this is the decoy. So they think the main purpose was to attack the
Dude,
villain.
let it-
But then the main purpose...
Bro, let's hit on Senku
Get
right
that
now.
nitric acid.
Let's call Senku. Let me get my phone. I'm gonna call.
Was it?
What's his number? What's his number? I don't know it.
Dr.
We got the plan.
This
Dude, if they want to take out the Kingdom of Silence, we got the plan, bro. We got
could work. This could work.
This could work. Call up Jin, call up the whole clan. We got this. Once again, thank you for watching and supporting our channel. Don't forget to check out our other social media accounts. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts, your theories about this episode review.
Don't forget to follow our friends on their YouTube channels as well. You have Jay Frizzle and Clammy with gaming. They also are streaming on Twitch now. And you have Richard Ladden with short films, Trade Say with vlogs. All their links are in the description, and they're also on our channel page.
That said, I'm Devin.
I'm Noah.
We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.